Hey people, Jay Della Rocca messaged me on YouTube and had an interesting question. He said, "What are my thoughts on streetwear manufacturers? Is it good starting out with them? Companies like Stylist Apparel and Streetwear Supplier." And I hit him back and said, "You know what? I'm not too familiar with the two aforementioned you know, manufacturers. But so I think the name for a lot of those companies can change. I will say that there's a specific company that I was that reached out to me and they wanted to work with me. Obviously, I have a small. I feel like I have a small marketing push because as this is getting posted, I probably have like 7,000 subscribers. Which is cool. I'm doing this. If you watch my videos, I do it for the core of it, and I'm not really selling. I just want to give good advice to people, so hopefully I could save you time and money as you get towards what could be one of your life dreams. Um, in any case, this company that approached me, um, you know, I can pick you apart pretty quick whether you know manufacturing, because I've been doing it for at this time more than 15 years. I've been to the factories in China, in China, Hong Kong, Korea, and the Philippines. Like I've and I've stayed out in China and Hong Kong for I mean a cumulative now of probably several months. So I know what production looks like. I mean, you could go to a production house in Los Angeles and see what it's like. And the thing is, it's very tough to find good manufacturing. So there's possibility for many layers of middlemaning. And so what I want to say to you, Jay Della Rocca, is you got to be careful because they don't do everything. They have to middleman some or a lot of the categories that they're saying they can produce. Um, I'll give you an example. Like I used to own a screen printing facility, and before that, I worked in two different ones. They will say that, or we did say that we can do, like embroidery, and but if you know your production, we don't own a embroidery machine in the factory, so there's a good chance that we have a source that we're taking to and we're bringing them business the same way they would bring us business, and we are then middlemaning it. So just like that company that approached me, I was not comfortable with working with them because their prices were outrageous. The production work that they showed me was not very good. Like I couldn't believe he was proudly showing me this as an example of some of their best work. And so what I want to say for any group that says they do manufacturing for like a whole category like streetwear, I would just make sure that they have a track record. I would look at the product, and even after they show you the product, I mean, what's stopping them from buying that somewhere and saying, "Yeah, we did all of this." It's a really, really tough and shady game. So I would be very wary. Like I would check references like really, really deep, and to be honest, I would not trust them. I would simply not trust them. So if you're gonna move forward and work with them, I would do little bits at a time, because you can just do one category or just do if you're making five cut and sew garments, test out two of them with them just to see what it's like. Test two on another one, or if you have one that's sturdy, then leave most of them with them and try the two new ones out. And so that's my thoughts on it. If someone says they do all in one, I would just be really skeptical. And I'm sure there's tons of horror stories. So anybody has anything to add to that, drop it in the cipher below. Stay with me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll see you guys on the internet. Peace.